Ladies and gentlemen, today we stand at a curious intersection of sports legacy and entertainment upheaval. Two seemingly unrelated headlines, yet each echoing the same theme: the end of an era and the question of what truly drives change: merit or money, talent or politics, legacy or convenience. Rich Hill, a name synonymous with perseverance in Major League Baseball, finds himself once again at the crossroads of uncertainty. At 45 years old, Hill was designated for assignment by the Kansas City Royals, the latest in a long line of teams that have both doubted and depended on him. And while his numbers this season may not scream dominance, his presence on the mound was more than statistical. It was historical. When Hill took the mound against the Chicago Cubs on July 22, he became the oldest active player in the league and the oldest ever to don a Royals uniform. In doing so, he joined a rare fraternity of athletes over the age of 45 to play in the majors since 2010, a list that now includes just 5 names. The moment should have been celebrated for its uniqueness, its grit, its testament to time-defying tenacity. But baseball is a business, and Kansas City made its decision. 2 starts, 7 runs, 9 hits, and an 0-2 record, those are the numbers that now follow Hill out the clubhouse door. And yet, the real story isn't in the earned runs, but in the earned respect. Hill defied Father Time longer than most dreamers ever dared. His assignment may be up, but his journey, perhaps, is not yet over. Just as Rich Hill's playing days face an uncertain twilight, another fixture of American tradition finds itself dimmed: The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. A titan of late-night television for more than 3 decades, the show is scheduled to end in May, marking a seismic shift in entertainment media. The announcement came suddenly, officially labeled by CBS and parent company Paramount Global as a financial decision, a pragmatic move in an increasingly volatile media landscape. But was it really just about dollars and cents? Colbert, known for his sharp political satire and unapologetic criticism of former President Donald Trump, had long been a lightning rod in America's cultural discourse. When the news broke on July 17, speculation swirled. Was this about profits or politics? Were ratings really the reason, or was there pressure, whispered or overt, to silence a voice that had become inconvenient in the boardroom? Trump himself added fuel to the fire in his July 29 Truth Social post, vehemently denying that he played any role in Colbert's exit. The reason he was fired was a pure lack of talent, Trump wrote, claiming that Colbert's show cost CBS $50 million annually in losses. His post concluded with characteristic bravado: it was only going to get worse. Meanwhile, the ink had barely dried on Paramount's deal with Skydance Media. An $8.4 billion merger approved by the FCC just a week after the Colbert announcement. Coincidence? Perhaps. Or perhaps a glimpse into the machinery behind the curtain, where content is king only until the crown becomes too controversial. Back in Kansas City, Thomas Hatch was called up from Triple-A Omaha to replace Hill on the roster. A younger arm, a cheaper contract, a different direction. Baseball, like television, often favors the future over the familiar. But in doing so, how much history do we erase? Rich Hill is more than just a veteran pitcher. He is a symbol of resilience, of defiance in the face of time, of a career carved from grit and guile. And Stephen Colbert, he was not merely a host. He was a cultural counterbalance, a satirical mirror held up to the powerful, a consistent voice in America's nightly noise. Both men now face endings not of their choosing. Both are being pushed off stages they helped define. One by the numbers on a scoreboard, the other by figures on a balance sheet. Yet the public watches and remembers. We remember Hill's curveball baffling hitters half his age. We remember Colbert's monologues slicing through political doublespeak with razor wit. We remember what these men meant to their crafts, and we question what is truly valued: longevity or youth, impact or cost efficiency. Can Hill find another team? Perhaps. Independent leagues, minor league deals, a September call-up. The door isn't shut, but it's certainly creaking. Can Colbert return to the screen in another format? Without question. Platforms abound, and voices like his rarely stay silent for long. What remains now is reflection. Are we witnessing natural evolutions, or are these calculated purges?